Wake up!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Married to Film. I'm Ralph and this is Shamanda.
Hey, did you? Why you?
Thank you for clicking on this video. Right now, we're in our rewatch of Lost. We are on episode 4, Walkabout. If you want to watch our original reaction, it's out there in our playlist, and the full unedited reactions are on our Patreon.
Yeah.
So if you feel so inclined, you can check those out.
Feel so inclined.
Right.
Go check it out.
Right. So, the last episode ended with looking at Locke looking curiously evil, in my thought, the first time I saw it.
Absolutely.
Like, oh, this guy's a bad dude. We thought he was good, but now he's bad. But we're getting ready to go into his story on Walkabout.
And
ready?
I'm ready to take notes. Yep.
All right.
I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
All right, got it. Walkabout. John Locke. Come on. Let's talk about it. And look at Charlie.
Right. You got on my side.
I think he was amazed that he was okay.
I wouldn't want to leave either.
Yeah, you gotta keep that dog quiet.
I don't know what's wrong with her. Come on, say something out.
He's barking in a certain direction. Obviously something's going on.
How y'all not woke up anyway with the dog barking? Look at Charlie. He don't care. He's just like,
Everyone in there's dead.
uh-oh.
Sawyer, right behind you, jackass. I'm gonna shed some light on this thing.
What? What was that? Let me say, shed some light on this thing. Run, Hurley. Oh my God, Charlie almost died again. Oh, it's 3 of
They're
them.
gone.
Well, sir.
What the bloody hell was that?
Those boars we're looking to feed. We have to get rid of the bodies.
Digging will be difficult without shovels.
Not bury. You need to burn them.
He's so eager to burn the bodies. Why are we waiting until sundown?
He's hoping someone will see it. What are you making?
Too soon to talk about. I'm not sure if it'll even work.
You're trying to pick up the transmission, aren't you? The one we heard on the transceiver.
If the Frenchwoman's transmissions have truly been playing on the loop for 16 years, then there must be a power source on the island. A significant one.
And you can find it?
Hypothetically, yes. I may be able to use the transceiver to triangulate the signal. Find out where it's coming from.
So what can I do to help?
It appears you're as anxious to get off this island as I am.
That's my boy right there.
Okay, let's.
Get your water.
This is my favorite character.
Hey, why don't you help your dad with the wood? I'm sure Mr. Locke doesn't want a kid hanging around him all day anyway.
At least he talks to him.
Oh.
Come on, Joseph.
What's your problem? Hand him over. How about no? There's other people here who don't give a crap. Yeah, well, one of us wouldn't eat more than a spare. Oh, that's bull, and you know.
Guys, knock it off.
You're not happy unless you're screwing over. I'm preaching pork pie.
Guys, knock it off.
Stay out of this metro. Hey, bring that.
Retro.
What's going on? Chandler here's holding the last of the peanuts. My own stash. I found it in there.
What about the rest of the food?
There is no rest of the food, dude. We kind of ate it all.
What?
They 4 days in. They ain't got no food.
Y'all better start fishing.
You better get those boars.
Right.
How are we going to find the sustenance?
Oh! Son of a somebody's biscuit.
We hunt.
Look at the lady back there. She said, oh.
Okay, Mr. Locke, what is it that we're hunting?
We know there are wild boar on the island. Razorbacks by the look of them. The ones that came into the camp last night were piglets. 150 pounds each. Boar's usual mode of attack is to circle around and charge from behind, so I figure it'll take at least 3 of us to distract her long enough for me to flank one of the piglets, pin him,
Piglets!
and slit his throat.
And
You gave him his knife back?
You've got a better idea.
Right.
Yes.
Colonel Locke, is this line secure?
He's freaking Rambo.
Line secure, GO12, go ahead.
Target area is acquired. Maneuvers are a go for 1,300 hours. Repeat, we are a go.
Roger that. We'll convene at the usual rendezvous point at 1300 hours.
Locke, I told you I need those TPS reports done by noon today. Not 12:30, not 12:15, noon.
I heard you the first time, Randy.
I know personal calls during office hours. Colonel,
What's your feel on our new friend?
Seems to know what he's doing.
Call me paranoid, but anyone who packs a suitcase full of knives.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're worried about me, Jack.
I didn't know any better. I'd say you have a problem staying in one place for very long, Kate.
Oh.
Man.
Tell me why you're really going.
Sai gave me this so he can triangulate the distress signal we heard. Find the source.
This isn't about boars.
I'm a vegetarian.
I am going off, away to a
Shows you don't
hunt.
care nothing about that baby.
And I was wondering if you, if you could keep an eye on my boy.
My boy.
And I might go.
But
You're cool with this, right?
what? I can't. I can't believe you did all that, knowing she can't understand him.
Doctor?
Jack.
Oh, brother.
Rare, right?
Yeah. Some of us were wondering if maybe we should do some kind of memorial service or something. You could lead it.
Look, it's not my thing.
You really don't think I can catch a fish?
He's still getting high. He shouldn't have that much left.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you doing anything?
Me? No, I was just, what are you doing?
I was just gonna go for a walk. You wanna come?
I wondered when this was going to come up. Yes, I am the bass guitarist.
Yeah, do you know anything about fishing?
What? Fishing? My granddad used to take me out.
Good.
Don't even care.
But you're getting pretty worried about your rooms.
Right.
If you want to be alone, that's fine, but you have to take care of yourself.
I thought you said I'm up or something. That I don't know if it was him or Charlie.
Quicker is the steel signal.
Look at his feet. So what's
Back.
he must have been paralyzed or
They're
something.
crossing the lines. Tell me about this colonel thing. Cruised your file in human resources? You've never been in any of the armed forces.
I'm just playing a game, Randy. It's my lunch hour. I can play a game. You have no right taking that off my desk.
So you?
Not that you would understand, but a walkabout is a journey of spiritual renewal where one derives
When you
strength
sit up,
from
you're not gonna
rebirth
shot them.
and becomes inseparable from it. I have vacation days. I'm going, Randy. I already made a reservation.
Wow, John, you're really doing it, huh? You tell Helen yet?
Don't tell me what I can't do.
John. He's hurt. John, can you hear me?
I'm fine, Helen. The way knocked out of me is over.
Helen?
What?
You called me Helen.
Did I?
Michael's hurt. We have to get him back to camp.
Yeah, you take him back to camp. I'm gonna take that boar.
What are you talking about?
I'm fine. I can do this.
That's not the point. She need help.
Don't tell me what I can't do.
You said you know how to fish.
Yeah, I'm Santa Monica Pier with my old man and a fishing pole and bait.
I just found this. It's got your name on it.
His fingers swell. Bernard, my husband. His hands swell up whenever we fly. He started having me hold on to his wedding ring whenever we took a plane trip. You know, Doctor, you don't have to keep your promise.
Promise.
The one you made me on the
Take
plane.
care of me until my
To
husband
keep
come
me
back.
company until my husband got back from the restaurant.
Yeah.
I have never felt so alive. Getting to finally tell Randy off was life-changing. I mean it. Now I'm free to do all those things I ever wanted to do. I bought 2 tickets. Helen?
Uh-oh.
John, we've talked about this. I like
I
you,
know.
and I've enjoyed talking with you these
so
past few months.
8 months.
I'm not allowed to meet customers.
Is that what I am to you?
Sorry, John, I gotta go.
No, Helen!
Hey, what are you doing?
Trying to boost the transceiver signal. I'm gonna climb this tree and touch in town.
Girl, I ain't come here for that.
You gotta climb now.
Yeah.
Can y'all show us, please?
What is that? Oh, I get it. It's like toothpaste.
Yeah.
Yeah?
She's speaking to him. You don't even know. You don't even notice it.
I mean, yeah.
She understands.
Understanding them.
Yeah.
What happened out there?
Dad,
Hey!
your legs all messed up. Does it hurt?
It's okay. It's not as bad as it looks.
There you are.
Here's your fish. You want it?
As promised, you and I will be dining on fresh catch today. I hope you don't mind al fresco. Yeah, there's no problem. No, that one actually gave me a hell of a tussle, but you have to get inside the mind of the fish, you know. I got it in the shallows, I cornered it.
Oh, what's the matter? I can't stand to see me bending for myself.
So sorry about this.
No,
Seriously.
it's okay.
What are you apologizing to
For
him
you, for using this poor guy, you use everyone else.
Oh, whatever.
Somewhere in your twisted little brain, you think this proves that you can take care of yourself.
I told you I'd catch a fish, didn't I?
That's low, Shan, even for you.
Oh, go first.
Dang.
There's gonna be a memorial service back at the camp for those who didn't make it. For everyone to say goodbye. I'm just saying, if you wanted to say goodbye to Bernard.
My husband is not dead.
He was in the tail section of the plane. It broke off in mid-flight. I'm sorry, but everyone who was in the rear of the plane is gone.
They're probably thinking the same thing about us.
Come on. Oh no, not this episode. What the heck is this, Fantasy Island?
The plane. Is he real?
Is that his daddy?
Doctor? You coming?
I'm sorry. Guess I should have gotten white.
I suppose I'll just try again. Of course, I have no welding iron, no rivets, scorched wiring, and it seems I must continue to lie to anyone who asks me what it is I'm actually doing.
Saeed, I'll try it again.
You okay?
This means I told you so?
I thought he was about to grab her and kiss her.
I'm big on rubbing it in.
Locke's gone. That thing, it was moving his direction. There wasn't time. I just don't think they're ready to hear about some of the things that we've...
Girl, you ain't gotta follow him everywhere. Dang.
I got food.
Steve and Kristen, I don't know their last name, but they were really in love and were going to be married.
Get high, baby. Get high.
Video store receipt.
You see Jack?
The boar. Nice work, you know. Killing it. So that thing, the monster, whatever, she said it was headed right towards you. You see anything? Get any kind of look at it?
Just smoke.
No.
You neglected to tell us about your condition.
My condition is not an issue. I've lived with it for 4 years. It's never kept me from doing anything.
Well, unfortunately, it is an issue for our insurance company.
He had it for 4 years.
Can't keep the bus waiting any longer. It isn't fair to the other
Hey,
people.
don't talk to me about fair. Just put me on the bus right now. I can do this.
No, you can't.
Hey, don't you walk away from me. You don't know who you're dealing with. Don't ever tell me what I can't do, ever. This is destiny. This is destiny. This is my destiny. I'm supposed to do this, damn it. Don't tell me what I can't do. Don't tell me what I can't.
That was his wheelchair. And he was today, as far as him being handicapped. No, we never. Well, no, when he was on the bed, he was talking to Helen. He said his legs looked funny, or something like that. Something wasn't right the way he was laying in the bed.
He did say something about a miracle, didn't he?
So for 4 years, he hasn't been able to walk. Oh my God! That's another Jacob touching. How amazing is that?
He like, let it burn.
Yeah, great ending.
Yeah.
Now that we know, great ending.
All right, what you got?
I have just bits and pieces of notes all over the place, basically. Not saying the episode was all over the place, but just the way I wrote it. It's all over the place. If you have anything, you can go.
Well, I'll just start off with Son and Michael. I mean, Walt. Michael went off with Kate and Locke to hunt for the boar. And, you know, he had asked Son to watch over Walt. And, you know, while she was sitting there with Walt, you know, he was asking her about what she was doing. And he didn't realize that she understood what he was saying. And she said Chia. He didn't know what Chia was. And so, yeah, that was kind of cute that he didn't realize she understood exactly what he was saying. And she was telling him exactly what he wanted to know. I thought that was cute. I didn't pick up on that at the first time at all.
Not at all.
At all. I forget how deep we were into it. I'm like, man, I think she can understand these people. I can't remember how deep we were into it.
It wasn't the first 3 or 4 episodes.
Right, yeah.
But it did, something happened where we were like, she know what's going on. Like, no, actually I don't think we did. We didn't catch it until she was talking to Kate. And then that's when Kate figured it out. And we were like, yeah, she understood. And Kate was like, you understand English? She was like, and I was like, yeah, the whole time. That's further.
Yeah.
It's probably season 1, but it's further into the season, of course, because this is just episode 4.
For sure.
Well, you know, the repeated statement on this one, because it's the walkabout and it's mainly about John Locke and his walkabout. It was basically an excursion that they had, and he signed up for it, but he lied to the actual I don't want to say facilitators or the tour guides for that particular walkabout that he wasn't able to walk. Hence the word walkabout. And he said it's going to be rafting and it's going to be climbing and it's going to be all that kind of stuff. And he always referred back to the double amputee who had climbed Mount Everest, and he did it on his own. And so he was like, my legs are not cut off. They may be dead, you know, no feelings or whatever, but he felt that he could do whatever everyone else was capable of doing. And that was one of the things. It was just great the way they did the whole transition of him pulling out from the desk, showing his wheelchair, because up until that moment we didn't know that he was in a wheelchair. And when they showed the wheelchair, how Charlie was using the wheelchair to transport the luggage from one side of the beach to the other, we never thought that John Locke or that John would be the one that had something to do with the wheelchair. He was actually introduced in this episode, the walkabout. He was actually introduced as Mr. Locke. Talking about the hunting portion when everybody else was on the beach, and Ashtray was sitting in one of the chairs in the seats from the plane, and he was like asking questions like, so what we gonna do? We ain't got no food. They were arguing. Hurley and Ashtray were arguing because he had peanuts. Ashtray had peanuts and he wasn't trying to share. So Hurley was like, listen. So Jack was like, what's going on? You know, whatever. And he was like, he got the last of the peanuts. He was like, where's the rest of the food? Dude, we ain't got no more food. This is the 4th day, yo. The 4th day on the beach and we ain't got no food left. So what we supposed to do? However, there's a whole ocean out there.
Like, got all the food in the world.
And Tequila was the only one that actually was like, yeah, let me go get these little fish. He was the only one that was doing sushi.
Right.
You know, but he was only looking out for him and son at the time too, at the beginning, which was just a couple episodes.
Right.
So, okay, so the reason of the 3 boars, how they were discovered, it was just a disturbance in the camp. Vincent was barking in the middle of the night, trying to wake everybody up. And he did. He was successful in that. But there's just 3 boars in there, and they were actually eating off of the people that were dead in the plane. So Jack was like, we got to burn them. So Rose was sitting on the beach by herself. Baywatch came up to Jack and was like, hey, since you saved her, I think it's, makes sense that you would go and be her counselor.
Right.
As he was trying to clean the bodies out. He was literally busy. Baywatch was doing nothing. And he was like, hey, I noticed that she's sitting on the beach. And since you saved her, why don't you just go and talk to her? Because I don't think she's eaten or drank anything or whatever. So he goes to talk to her, and they're talking. And she explained to him the reason why she had the ring around her neck. Bernard's finger swell. And he was like, yeah, it's because of the
air pressure.
The air pressure or whatever. And as they were, he convinced her to get up and come to this memorial service that everybody's going to be talking about all the people who had passed away. They knew nothing of them, but he figured Claire thought that it would be a good idea to say something about these people. But as she was walking off, he was like, yeah, I think you want to talk and say something about Bernard. Say something for Bernard and in memory of Bernard. And she looked at him. She said, my husband ain't dead. My husband ain't dead. He was like, but we saw the tail end of the plane break off and crash into the ocean. And she said, yeah, and they're probably thinking the same thing about us. And we were like, we didn't catch that at all until Bernard was introduced, probably. But she was very adamant about her husband's not dead. And I was like, now that's some serious faith right there. But I think she felt that. She was like, he's not dead. I will feel it. He's alive. I feel it. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Shannon used Charlie to get some fish to prove a point to Boone, which was jacked.
That was Jack. Yep.
Man, oh man, oh man. And Boone had to break it down to Charlie like, I'm sorry she pulled you into this mess.
He was like, you just use them like you do everybody else. And now that we know how that story goes. She used people. And he was one of them. So he was like, don't get caught up in this, but since you are, now it's too late. Let me see. Oh, Kate agreed to take Saeed's contraption, basically trying to find a signal or whatever of the French woman. Trying to find out a signal, or if they could find a signal to try to get someone to help them to be rescued off the island. She broke it when she climbed the tree. But they said that there was a power source. Check this out.
Wow. Yeah.
There's a power source on the island or where we are. So we just need to find it, because if there was a transmission of a radio and it was going for 16 years, was it every day for 16 years?
Yeah.
Every day for 16 years, then there's definitely a significant power source. And we know that there's a power source, but they don't reveal that until season 6,
I think.
As far as the power source.
Yeah.
I think, I'm thinking of the water, the power source.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Okay. So, yeah, that part. So that was revealed, that was mentioned, but it didn't, I guess it just didn't dawn on us that, yeah, it's probably a power source. And then it was just magnetic, like where they are is it's a magnet or something in there. So it's a lot of stuff I'm catching, but it's just like little bits and pieces they're throwing.
Not a lot.
No, it's not
just
a lot, because I'm pretty sure at this point they hadn't even written the rest of the story.
Right.
So they're just leading us on into something, But anyway, that's all I have.
That's all we got. So let us know what you guys thought.
Yeah. Episode 4, season 1, Lost. Rewatch.
We'll see y'all next time. Love y'all.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, wake up!